In today's video, we're going to explore the MF-108S Cluster Flux plugin, which is an emulation of the MF-108 Cluster Flux Moogerfooger hardware pedal, and it provides chorus and flange effects, which are a good way to add dimension and movement to an instrument's sound. And in the case of the plugin, we also have additional controls for control over the stereo movement, some of the behavior and tone of the pedal. Today we're going to look at how we can affect three different instruments using the MF-108S, the Bastl SoftPop 2, which is an analog bassline generator, the Roland TR-09, which is a drum machine, and the Elektron Digitone, which is an FM synthesizer. So let's begin by listening to the Elektron Digitone, and I'm going to play the dry signal now. So as you can hear, we have some simple FM style chords, so let's listen to what it sounds like when we add a little bit of chorus from the MF-108S. So as you can hear, that adds a bit of depth to those chords as well as some pitch movement. Now let's take a moment and listen to how it sounds processing the TR-09. For this example, we're going to use flanging to add a little bit of metallic sweeping to our drum sound, and let's hear our dry signal first. So as you can hear, we have a swung house beat, and let's listen to how it sounds when we add a little bit of flanging to the beat. So as you can hear, the MF-108S adds this nice, slow, sweeping metallic sound on top of our drums. And lastly, let's look at what we can do to the Bastl SoftPop 2. So let's listen to our dry signal first. So as you can hear, we have a nice slinky acid bass line coming out of the SoftPop 2, and let's hear how it sounds when we add a bit of classic chorus. So as you can hear, the MF-108S adds this nice thick layered sound to the SoftPop, and you'll also notice that I've used the output to add a bit of gain. So now let's listen to how all three instruments sound, each being processed individually by the MF-108S in the context of a mix. So as you can hear, the MF-108S is a nice way to add a bit of depth and movement to individual elements of a composition, but you could also use it to process an entire mix.